I stand today pursuant to Standing Order 17, which is raising a matter of privilege. At the last sitting of the National Assembly, Honorable Rutnah raised a matter of privilege. There are two issues that I would like to draw the attention of the House to and you, Madam Speaker. Number one, whether the motion was procedurally in order or not. Number two, was the motion seconded in line with Standing Order 38 and in the manner provided for by Standing Order 39. Standing Order 39, Madam Speaker, states, inter alia, that a motion is seconded, and I quote, by rising in his or her place and bowing to the chair. Standing Order 31(1) states, a motion is not seconded in the manner provided for by Standing Order 39, it shall lapse. It is my contention, therefore, that the motion was not seconded in the manner provided for according to the Standing Order provided for. It is, therefore, my contention that since this motion was not seconded in line with our standing orders, it has lapsed. Honorable Hurreeram is reported to have stated on air today, this morning, and I took an immense pleasure listening to him, the following, that in practice one needs not stand up. But to make matters worse, Honorable Hurreeram went further to state that according to him, the standing orders provides that it suffices to signal the chair. Now, I have perused the standing orders with a lot of enthusiasm, trying to find out where do the standing orders say that the signaling of the chair is authorized, or winking, or I do not know what type of signal. Maybe the royal hand signaling, I do not know. But I could not find it, Madam Speaker. Having said so, I have also looked very carefully at the images, the video images, the recording of what exactly happened at the moment. And I've sent you a letter, Madam Speaker, where I have detailed every second and minute, when did it start and when did it stop, who stood up at what time and who sat down at what time. And I also had the opportunity of viewing Honorable Hurreeram sitting down all along, not standing up and not even acquiescing or signaling as he says he did. Now, having said so, I have also spoken to journalists who were present here. And every single member of the press present here looked and watched, never saw Honorable Hurreeram second the motion in any way whatsoever, be it signaling the chair or not. I had the opportunity of speaking to Mr. Deputy Speaker just now, telling him what Honorable Hurreeram said, that he supposedly signaled the chair. Mr. Deputy Speaker never agreed that he was signaled in any way whatsoever. He did not even say no, he did not even say yes. He could easily have confirmed to me earlier on that he had been signaled. He kept quiet. Therefore, having looked at the video recording, having spoken to journalists, having spoken to my friends on this side of the House, none of us have ever seen Honorable Hurreeram signal anyone, which anyway would be in contravention of standing order that says you must stand, rise and bow. What I find worrying, Madam Speaker, is that the very fact that the Hansard says that he rose and he seconded. I do not know what rising in his terminology means, but it wasn't that. So I'd like, therefore, in light of this, and to make matters very simple and short, I'd like you to rule, to declare, that if he did not stand in line with Standing Order 39, the motion has lapsed. And I request humbly that a ruling come from you, Madam Speaker, that the motion has lapsed since it has not been seconded in line with the provisions that are mandatory. Shall is the word that is used, mandatory, and cannot be derogated from. It shall be done in line with the standing orders, and if it has not been done, I ask that you rule that it has lapsed. Secondly, that the Hansard be amended to delete the reference that he stood up and rose and seconded, because this is not what happened. Not only did we see it did not happen, but the whole population saw that it never happened. Thank you very much.
Please sit down. Since corridor conversations have been mentioned, then I would allow you to say what you have to say.
I hate to interrupt my honorable friend during his speech to the chair, but I do not agree with the conversation he just mentioned that allegedly that took place in the corridor, and I stand guided by the Hansards on this issue.
Yes. Honorable members, in fact, the honorable member, Honorable Shakeel Mohamed, has given notice this morning through a letter of this matter of privilege. I have taken note of the points mentioned therein and viewed the sequence of events as referred to in the said letter. I have also taken cognizance of the minutes of proceedings of the last sitting, as well as the unrevised version of the Hansard. I can say that all procedures have been followed. I therefore have to rely on the minutes of proceedings of the Assembly as is, which are recorded and kept by the clerk. This is stipulated in Standing Order 15, which provides as follows. Standing Order 15.1. Order. Standing Order 15.1. The clerk shall keep the minutes of the proceedings of the Assembly and of committees of the whole Assembly, and shall circulate a copy of such minutes as soon as possible after each sitting of the Assembly. Standing Order 15.2. The minutes shall record the names of members attending and all decisions of the Assembly. Standing Order 15.3. In the case of divisions of the Assembly or the Committee of the whole Assembly, the minutes shall include the numbers voting for and against the question or declining to vote, and the names of the members so voting or declining to vote. So according to the minutes of proceedings, the motion of Honorable Rutnah was seconded by Honorable Hurreeram. Honorable Thierry Henry, did you say aloud? Stand up and say it. Stand up and say it.
Moi, je trouve que c'est une honte, madame, parce que comme l'honorable m'a dit, c'est comme ça. Mais vous me dites de me lever de dire. Je me lève. Qu'est-ce que vous voulez que je dise?
Stand up and say. You also say it's a shame. Honorable Henry, you said it's a shame. Please say it in the mic. Can you? Can you please stand up and say it in the mic? So